Getting spring fever, now is the time to get your house ready. Here to show us how, we welcome Classical Feng Shui Master Meena Jagpal-Pare. Thanks so much for being here with us today.
You're welcome, Hannah. It's just a pleasure to spread the word on Feng Shui, especially at this time of the year, so thank you.
It's the perfect season to talk about. Let's go into a little bit of classical Feng Shui and how it maybe differs from other approaches.
Yes, classical Feng Shui is where it originated over 5,000 years ago in China, and it's very precise. I practice the flying stars Feng Shui, which is we use a compass. We use a compass to see where energy is entering, so it's very precise based on the year the dwelling was born, the square footage of the home or business.
Okay.
So it's like astrology. It's not just all Libra or all Geminis will be the same. It's unique, and so is Feng Shui in a space.
So interesting. Okay, let's talk about why the spring season is such a great opportunity to bring in this fresh energy to our homes.
Yes, it's a time for reset. You know, the days are longer. There's more light outside. We're motivated to get out more, and when we do, there's that fresh energy ready to serve us. And let's bring it into our spaces.
Should you begin with getting rid of some stagnant energy first before you bring in some bright new things?
Yes, that is a great plan. That's a great plan. Let's work on removing the stagnant energy that's built up over time, over the fall and winter maybe, or just our life happenings, you know. Let's work on just something as simple as opening the windows and doors, let in fresh energy, open the blinds, the drapes, and really intentionally invite positive energy into our spaces.
Do you use sage and things like that in a smudging practice?
That is an extra layer. If somebody's familiar with the smoke clearing ritual, they can use sage, they can use Palo Santo, they could have incense. If that's the ritual that they're gravitating towards. If people are sensitive to that, they can have pure essential oils and use diffusers. It's really, I'm very much into the intention behind it. Doing the ritual with intention that you're releasing previous stagnation and making space for positive energy.
Okay, so can you do it yourself if you're setting those intentions without a trained professional by your side?
Yes, there's no wrong or right, really. You cannot go wrong with this. You can start by yourself, and if you feel called to have a professional come and assist you with it, then you can do the extra layer.
That's really nice. What are some other ways, besides you mentioned opening doors and windows, other easy things we can do to bring in more of that positive energy once we've gotten some of the stagnant stuff out?
I'm big on inviting it from the outside in, so really look outside your front door, because energy is out there flowing around on the street. Which house is it going to go to? The one that's welcoming. Make sure that you get rid of the old planters that have been laying there all winter long, you know, dead plants, empty planters, the pathway that you know, you can have the potential of planting flowers in there. Change the doormat if it's worn out over winter. Give it some new color, new energy, and then we'll focus on the inside.
Do you find that sometimes people do the opposite? They do all this great work inside and then they forget about what welcomes people into their home?
That's what we're here for.
It's all important.
Yeah, gentle reminders. Yes.
What are some other small decor changes we can do inside? Just little adjustments that can bring more of that energy in.
Yes, it's the same thing. Once you've invited energy from the outside in, welcome it inside, and you'll notice a shift in your mood. Have flowers, colorful flowers in your home, and change the decor. Update the decor into brighter colors. And when you're waking up in the morning, opening the blinds and the drapes, and you're looking at some color throughout your home, it'll naturally lighten up your mood.
Okay. Do you find that sometimes people are a little bit late to latch on to the spring opportunity? Because like here, we still have some winter weather this week. It doesn't feel very spring-like. Is it still okay to kind of start the process even if the weather isn't really on your side?
It's never too late.
Okay.
The universe will give us a nudge. Energy gives us a nudge. They might hear us. They might read it somewhere. It might come to them intuitively. It's never too late. Just make the shift when you're being called to do so, and it doesn't take that long either.
Okay. And windows and doors specifically, I mean, not just opening them for the energy. There's just a lot of opportunities there, right? We don't realize that that's kind of the communication of our home with the outside world.
Yes, it's so important, and it's such an easy adjustment. It really is. And be mindful that they're clean, that your view is crystal clear to the outside. Again, that intention, we can only feel and be served what we're connecting with. So if it's crystal clear and you've opened the windows, you've let fresh energy in, there we are, that we've set the platform.
Do you work with people sometimes who say they were expecting maybe to rearrange or remodel their own home, and it can be some simple fixes that can really make a big impact on the energy?
Yeah, start small. We always say start small. When people say as a decluttering, you know, they go to do it, they spend 2 hours and they get overwhelmed, it's because they've tackled the whole room or the whole house.
Right.
We're big on start small. Energy will appreciate it. It will serve you. You'll feel motivated, and tomorrow's another day.
That's true. When you take it one step at a time, it's a lot easier to eventually get to the finish line.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
You're welcome.
Great
Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. We will have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.